What's up, you Mullen holders out there and moneymakers? Welcome back to the channel. What a massive success. Mullen is at $2.87. We have seen it went to $2.97, almost $3 in today's trading session. Such a massive run up. Take a look, $2.97 as high as today on March 18th. If you take a look, we are 3x just in Mullen in last 4 weeks, and I've been covering Mullen. Such a massive run up, and we picked the stock at the right time. We talked about 5x penny stock just before a day, but right before that we talked about Mullen as well, and we were expecting it'll hit $3 very soon, and it precisely did. Such a massive run up. It's not just Mullen. Today we saw other NIO and Tesla, other EV stocks ran up as well. We talked about NIO when it was $13, and we talked about 10 or 20. We were expecting that it'll ramp back up to $20, and take a look where NIO is today. It is at $20. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, you're missing out on a ton of great information. Now, I'm not saying I'm a financial advisor, nor I'm a certified professional. This video are only for the entertainment purposes, but you want to keep an eye out when there is a great opportunity. We talked precisely about NIO when it was $12. I don't see it on, or $13. I don't see it on this chart. But take a look, it's 50% run up. Such a massive run up from $13 to $18. Now, on Tesla, we talked about Tesla when it was $765, and I personally bought it just for the sake of transparency. And take a look, we're up 17-18%. For Tesla, kind of a growth stock, it's a massive growth, massive run up. I have been covering 100% deal available on NIO, and we are almost there for 100% spike up. For Mullen, we are up even more. We are going to get $10 to $15. We are seeing the price prediction as high as $15. If you take a look right here, this article on Seeking Alpha is talking about. Now guys, before I go ahead, I wanted to ask you if you can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. That will be a super good help for the channel and the growth. It will help out our community as well, because more likes will spread this video out, and more people can take the advantage of the analysis that I've done. At least we need 100 likes on this video, so do your part. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. 90% of my viewers are not subscribers, so your subscription is super helpful. Don't miss out on that, and turn on the notification bell. Now let's get into, we are going to take a look into this bullish article. It has bullish and bearish, two kind of news, so we'll be reviewing this article particularly for what Mullen is up to. Merger and acquisition integration, debt financing could make the share price increase. Such a bullish article. We'll talk about why Mullen is in the buzz at the moment. They got featured on Yahoo Finance Live. They also got featured on Car Buzz, as we already spoke about, which has more than millions and millions of users, and more than 9 million monthly visits on Car Buzz. Take a look, the 9 million monthly visits. So it is getting a ton of traction at the moment. We'll also talk about what it can bring us. We'll talk about the chart, and we'll talk more about the RSI as well in this video, and where the stock can go from $3 as we see at the moment. Now, there are certain strategies how you can make money. There could be some exit strategy as well. Remember, these are penny stocks. They're pretty wild in nature. It can go 2-3x higher, but on the flip side, you can lose 50, 60, 70% of your investment as well. So do wisely. Make sure you can ride it for free. There are certain strategies that I talk in my private Discord and Patreon as well. So if you want to sign up, it's $4.99 a month. Doesn't cost you anything, but at the least you want to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on this stuff. So hit that little like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. But especially for Mullen, we see that the company is 98 million or close to $100 million company that has valuation that can go up to $1 to $2 billion US dollars, which is massive. For last 5 days, we are up 60%, close to 60%. Such a massive run up. For 1 month, we're up 350%, which is not a joke. And we found the stock at the right time, and we triple our money already. So you can, if you sell 1/3 of your investment, if you're tripling the money, if you bought the stock at $1, you sell out 1/3 of your total investment, you can ride for free for the rest of the money, because your principal is out. That's not your own money. The money that you have in the stock is just the profit that you already booked. So now let's take a look what this article is talking about. Mullen is a successful business story continuing, currently investing in scalable electric vehicle and energy solution. The CEO made special mention of its relationship with Hofer and compared the deal with AMG and Mercedes-Benz. Among the words from CEO, noting that he is quite humble, and he noted that Mullen is not in position to compare themselves with Tesla, but they also compared themselves with Mercedes and other companies. There's a growth story since 2014. The company has been growing. The story started with the acquisition of Coda Automotive, one of a kind, only 2 certified EV companies selling EV across the United States, and that has been turning out pretty well. If you take a look what's going on, the company has been super successful. There also information about the price, and in new design, Mullen expects the Mullen 5 the price to be $55,000, which means that it will most likely to be an affordable car when it comes to the EV zone, EV category for many individuals in the United States. Now, it is also worth noting that CEO said that he's not in a position to compare Mullen with Tesla. He's at the same time comparing and making a comparison with Mercedes-Benz. That is super significant as to how they are comparing themselves. Mullen gave certain information about the partnership that will help the company to develop more working prototype, and that's not we are saying in 5 to 10 years. We're talking within next 12 months. Assessment of the asset. Mullen's machinery and equipment increased by more than 50%. Now, we already know that since September, there is a supply chain management issue. There's a ton going on in terms of inflation. There is ton more effort and energy and time that they have to consume in terms of the economical advantages with research and development and crazily moving industry. Now, what that means is Mullen can get $1 billion valuation. So it's definitely possible, and Mullen is trying to do in a sooner than later with the technology that they already have. But what Mullen is focusing on, and what we should focus on as the investor in the stock price, is where Mullen can go. Based on the 10% and exit multiple of 15x, which is going on right now into the EV segment, we could be targeting the price of $15. And this is not me. The $15 price target is given by the analyst. Now, I am sharing this information based on the numbers because they made the assumption and forecast in this article from EV manufacturer. If the company follows the pace of the larger competitors, they believe, the analyst believes that we could envision the sales of $1 billion for this particular car company. With that WACC of 10% and exit multiple of 15%, which is the standard into the EV industry, in their view, they could be targeting $15 price point. And take a look where we are right now. We are at $3, close to $2.76 rather. Now, with that price point, if you bought it at $1, you're already making triple the money in the investment in Mullen. Now, what you want to consider is where Mullen can go from here and how you can write it for free. We already talked about that a little bit. But based on this article, they're getting the price target of $15. The best case scenario, that could be convertible holder that they decide to convert their positions, and share count could increase significantly. So this is massive. Now, what we want to further talk about is what Mullen is doing in terms of getting into the business of PR, marketing, and getting the word out, because they can do a ton in terms of the marketing, in terms of the sales, and in terms of putting the word out so people know the company. Mullen Automotive was featured on Yahoo Finance Live, which is massive. Yahoo Finance is one of a kind with nearly 100 million unique visitors on a monthly basis, making it #1 financial website in the United States. Yahoo Finance provides free stock quote update news, and you can see right now I'm on Yahoo Finance as well. One of a kind stock, one of a kind portal. Before that, they have positive coverage on CarBuzz as well. CarBuzz is also a very significant partner when it comes to car industry. And take a look, they have more than 9 million monthly visits on CarBuzz, and CarBuzz is world's premier car-related news site and app that covers industry's latest and greatest happening in the world of automakers, sports car, muscle cars, supercars, trucks, SUVs, off-roading, and everything in between. They had a great discussion with the CarBuzz with the EV and plans for the future, said the CEO and chairman of Mullen Automotive, and they said that they're delighted that leading automotive publication like CarBuzz are covering Mullen and providing readers an opportunity to learn more about Mullen. Now, while Mullen is right now fluctuating between $2.75 and $3, take a look. We're up 15-16% right now. We got the stock at the right time. We double, triple the return on investment. They also had the interview with the Mullen CEO on Wednesday, 1:30 Pacific time, and NILE owns the shares of Mullen, so they got a lot of buzz from NILE as well. Now, NILE, Milton Todd, is the CEO of a company that is holding executive chairman position at NILE, and NILE is into the cryptocurrency business, and right now they are mining 1 Bitcoin per day. Now, they mentioned that I must admit that the cards are pretty. Mullen, please note that NILE owns the common shares of Mullen through a subsidiary. NILE is not recommending a purchase or sale of the security, nor that they're endorsing the company. However, the cards are great looking. So they want to also call out Mullen. Take a look how fast we just ran up from 76 cents to $3. Such a massive run up, 4x already. Because 75 cents, you double it up, $1.50, and $1.50, you double it up, it's $3. Such a massive, already 4x. It has a ton more fuel to run up. If you want to take a look further into this chart, you should be able to see that what Mullen is doing right now. So we did see that $12 to $13 in 2021, and we dropped back down to below sub-dollar. So it really became a penny stock. Take a look at 66 RSI, a little bit higher on the overbought side, but that's when it pulled the trigger up on the positive side. If you want to see further what Mullen is doing in terms of the short volume ratio, 36.58. In my opinion, when the stock runs up from 75 cents to all the way about $2 and close to $3, and looking at the short volume ratio of 36.58, not a huge short volume ratio. The volume is something I really like to point out, because we started seeing higher and higher and higher volume. Take a look. We saw the volume dropped around 18, 19, 20 million, 60 million, and we ramped back up in terms of the volume. We went above 500 million, so that's a $500 million in volume, and right now we did see once again a $500 million or 500 million in volume, and today just within a couple of hours we are seeing close to 200 million in volume, which is very nice volume, especially with the price point that you're seeing right now, $2.97. We did not really go below $2 in today's trading session. Yesterday, we saw the low of $1.99, and the stock is making higher and higher lows. At the same time, they're also making higher and higher highs, which is once again a great thing. $1.60, $1.75, $2.54, 44 cents rather, $2.83. Now, you want to take further look into what Mullen can do compared to Tesla and other stocks. Now, you can't really compare them, but take a look at the market cap, 927 billion, close to 1 trillion, whereas Mullen's market cap, as we just talked about, 100 million. Can they go to 1 billion, which is a 10x market cap? Certainly that they can go there. Now, they have seen the price range of $16, close to $16, and they have seen the low of 52 cents just within 52 weeks. So there is a massive potential, massive opportunity. We have seen last 1 month gave us 3.5x, which is very close to 4x return. Such a massive return. You want to do your own due diligence and research. I'm just sharing the information that I have researched based on my analysis. You want to also click on the like button so we can spread the word out, especially if you own Mullen. Congratulations, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new to my channel. We have been covering a ton of stocks. If you can take a look, we have seen Tesla, we have seen NIO, more importantly, we have seen cents. We double our money in cents just within 4 to 5 days. Within a week, we doubled the money because there was an FDA approval. That was a big catalyst. We made pretty good fortune in HCMC as well. The key is you gotta sell the stock. CYBL, we saw $1 stock, 1 cent stock rather, went to 6.5 cents. We picked up at the right time. ILUS, we see 10x return from 6-7 cents. We saw 51 cents. Now, if you sold it, you can make the money on the go. If you did not, you might want to ride for a long time. That's up to you. My job is to make sure that I share this information with you, hoping you can make informed financial decision. I hope you like this video, guys. Hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.